Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host with the most. It's your boy, Marco the Kettle. And today we got another one. This one is the gameplay you're seeing is the second installment in the We Were Here franchise. This is We Were Here 2. But today I'll be reviewing We Were Here. Well, the first one. Then I'll do a video doing We Were Here 2 and We Were Here Together. It's just We Were Here 2 is the only game I have footage of. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So, We Were Here is a online only multiplayer puzzle game. The first of which is it's actually easier than the second two, of course. The third one, I doubt me and Silly, because that's who I did the third one with, and the second one. I doubt me and Silly would have done the latter half of the We Were Here Together without a guide, because it's quite out there, to say the least. But like I said, that's for another video. Today we've got We Were Here. So like I said, it's an online survival, I want to say co-op puzzle game. Yeah, there's nothing more to it. It doesn't take too long. I think the third one took us 7 hours, fourth one took 4. Did I say fourth one took 4? Second one took 4. And the first one I can't get an accurate guess, because I've played the game and I've helped 7 people get the platinum for that game, so first one's a bit hard to estimate time. But yeah, first one, it's one-sided, the first one. I think they've definitely done a better job in the second two, but nonetheless, the first one is basically all up to the explorer. If you've got guides for each of the puzzles, there's only 2 things the librarian needs to do. The first one is switch the valves on the 3rd step and play the gramophone on the final puzzle. Overall, you need to go through it a minimum of twice. One person needs to be librarian, one person needs to be explorer. And if you can go through without dying, that will get one of them out. But if you both want the secret ending trophy, you'll need. You won't get it until your 3rd go, which you can just spawn at spikes, and then you can get it from there. Now, if I get on my list here on what we review it on, so we rate it on time, difficulty, how the game plays, is it fun to play solo, tedious trophies, multiplayer trophies, and missable trophies. So we'll start with time. Depending on if you got a guide or not. If you don't have a guide, it can take upwards of 10 hours, I'd say, to find everything. Though that's like an overshot. If you've got a guide, it'll take a minimum of 30 minutes, I'd say. 20 if you're super fast, but I doubt it. So yeah, that's for that one. Difficulty. Knowing the puzzles, it's a bit hard for me to rate the difficulty, because with the difficulty, it's based on, well, how difficult it is, and me knowing how to play the entire game, like I could do the entire game backwards, essentially. It'd be hard to give an accurate difficulty. I think if you're using a guide, it's obviously a 2, even a 1. With a guide, it's a 1. Without a guide, I'd push a 3. Like, all it is a bit of basic communication. We figured it out, because I did it with Ewok, I believe. If you look at my Black Ops 3 reviews and comments down there, we did it with him and with Snow, who I did Generation Zero with. I think me and Ewok got stuck at the maze because it was poor communication, then me and Snow just smashed it out the park for when we did our run. Then, other than that, was it? Yeah, it's not too difficult. Anyway, on to the next one. How the game plays. I mean, it's not buggy, it's not glitchy. There's no, movement problems. You did, goddamn. Yeah, it plays. I want to say smooth, but it's one of those where it's not too smooth, but it's not like it's you stutter stepping the entire time. It's not like there's any glitchy or buggy movements. Yeah, so that's that. Then how fun is it to play solo? Well, you can't play solo, so that one's disqualified from our how we're rating it. Then we've got multiplayer trophies. Every trophy is a multiplayer trophy. So that's how the game plays. Oh, we've got that. Tedious trophies. Just I say if you die, that's the only for the first game, because you need to complete the game without dying. I think that can be it if you don't realise the trick to it. And there's only one missable trophy, and that is when you're in the maze, you have to flick the red lever a bunch of times until confetti comes out. And as a rating of the platinum as a whole, I'd give it a 6. Yeah, I'd give it a 6. It's an enjoyable game. But the only problems I have is it's so one-sided. Like if you were to do the platinum with me, you'd essentially only need to do 2 things, maybe 3 if I can't remember what the pictures are for the second puzzle. But other than that, I think out of all 3 of them, this is the worst one, the first one. Still enjoyable, don't get me wrong, and it's a good puzzle game if you don't know the puzzles, but once you know them, it doesn't become fun. So yeah, so the difficulty of the platinum is a 3, the difficulty of the game is a 3, and the overall platinum I give a 6. And I think that's all, but remember, I've got to say this every video, it is my opinion. Don't let my opinion sway you. Look at footage, look at other people's review. Get more than one perspective, more than one opinion before you make your own and decide to buy it. But other than that's been all from me today. Got another 3 videos coming out. Got Suicide Guy one that's rendering. I'll do We Were Here this one. We Were Here 2. We Were Here Together, and I'll do Go For Your Friends. review. But that's all. Like I said, it's been your host with your most. It's been the host with the most. It's been your boy Marco the Kettle from the Kettle's Lounge. I hope you all have a nice week and peace.